Hey everyone, and welcome back to another interview with the Canadian marketing team and with Tyler Buchanan from the TBA Copy Writing. And we managed to get through a whole bunch of different examples of testimonials and kind of seeing, what kind of research he's done and how important testimonials are. But now I kind of really want us to get into how can we apply this information to our own businesses and become more successful based on testimonials, Tyler. What can we do right now in this next 10 minutes? Give me something solid to continue to listen to you.
Excellent. All right, so that's what we're starting with.
That's what we're going to start with, Tyler.
Oh, man.
You can do it.
Yeah, that's good. I wasn't expecting that.
That's okay. Oh, just to let everybody know that these are all non-scripted, and that's how it
Yep.
should be.
No
Right?
preparation in advance.
None at all. Hopefully, you're already prepared. You've been preparing a long time for this, though. But seriously, come on, give us some real meat. Tell me how I can do it and what I need to watch out for, and just give me a bit of a strategy. Like, walk me through how you do it and how long it actually takes to do a real testimonial from beginning, middle, and end. One that's strategic and not knee-jerk reaction to saying that I need to have a bunch of testimonials on my website, then going and putting up a whole bunch and thinking that that's enough. I'm not talking about going and doing something like that. I'm talking about actually looking to see what the greater overall strategy is of the business and preparing a strategic plan of testimonial execution and collection that actually leads into a case study process and allows you to basically build an entire marketing campaign around that.
I don't know if we've had enough of a lead up yet for really. I mean, as long as we've been able to demonstrate well enough the value of testimonials, and yes, people can examine what they've got already if they even have testimonials yet. If they don't, well, there's a lot of work to be done. Figure out what clients they've already got, which of them it was a good enough experience, because you're wanting positive testimonials. And testimonials are stories from how things were, what the problem was, and how you solved the problem for your customers and how they're happy now. So it's figuring out which of your customers would be able to tell those stories, and which would be willing to share those stories, because that's an issue that I keep hearing a lot, that the people aren't cooperative in providing their testimonials to the companies that help them. So
You find there's a way to overcome that?
Is there a way to overcome that?
Yeah, you find there is a way to overcome that? What is the way you found to overcome that?
Still,
I guess it's follow-up persistence, really.
yeah, that's right. I mean, if the person is ultimately going to cooperate with you, following up will pay off. It's a matter of how many times it takes.
But I mean, here we talked about how you provide a solution. So this is what you've done. You created something where it becomes kind of like a natural thing. You manage the expectations from the very beginning of the client engagement to expect to have a testimonial done and to be prepared that they may not know how to write a testimonial. They may not know how to craft it or anything like that, but you've taken care of it all. It's going to be an education for them and their businesses as well. Because who doesn't want to know how to write a good testimonial? I mean, everybody does.
Yeah, of course, from their actual clients.
Yeah, I mean, it saves a lot of time, effort, and energy if you have a client that knows how to write a testimonial. But how long does it take you to actually prepare, write, and do all the things with a testimonial? And really, I mean, like, I want people to understand that this is how come it's the number one least leveraged marketing tool in the marketplace. And the one that's actually faked the most, unfortunately. And we're putting an end to that here in these videos. We're wanting to say, hey, this is how long it really takes. This is when you're preparing for a testimonial in your marketing calendar on a weekly basis. If it's one of your weekly goals for this week's marketing plan, is that you're going to be able to really time manage how long it's going to take for that one small marketing piece. But that one little marketing piece, how much does it, what's the overall investment versus return on them, Tyler? Testimonials.
I was thinking about the amount of time and creating one probably at least 3 hours.
Okay.
For it to, yes.
Okay.
For each one.
Okay.
If we have to quantify it, and we do.
Yes. And do you want to explain what quantifying is for everyone?
We're being the opposite of vague here. We're putting it in a amount of time that it would take just for one testimonial, and not a generic one either, like, great job, I really enjoyed your service. Something that actually goes into detail and states why it was great and how bad things were before and how improved they are now.
Nice. Perfect. That's exactly right. So it takes up to 3 hours. Why does it take so long? And I'm sorry to ask because I know why is an emotionally charged question, and I'm happy to know that it's going to take me 3 hours to write a testimonial. And I want to know is, what are you doing? It's not the why. I want to know, what are you doing in those 3 hours to make a good testimonial. I mean, I guess that is the topic for a seminar, isn't it? Oh, man.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Keep creating more work for ourselves.
Yes.
Which is excellent.
It is. But all in all, though, what are you doing what do you do for a client? Let's say somebody from these videos decides to contact the Canadian marketing team or contact you directly, however they contact you or however they do it, and they want you to do it for them. Tell me how that works. So they've got it. We're at Perception 9, third interview. They know that they need testimonials. They're ready to buy. Right now, somebody's ready to buy. What do they do?
Well, that's actually one of the upcoming slides, but we might as well cover it now.
Okay, do.
It's a whole system. So ideally, they've already got customers lined up who are willing to provide testimonials. But because they've got me, then it's not their customers having to come up with the testimonials themselves.
Yes.
So,
interesting.
So they already tell their customers about me.
So it becomes a marketing opportunity. Hey, I hired this testimonial copywriter guy. He's an expert at what he does. I'm going to have him call you, and he's going to ask you some very simple questions, and kind of like I guess we can call it like a survey, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's essentially what it is, capturing their feedback, turning that into a testimonial, and that takes a while. So, of course, doing the survey, turning that into a testimonial, having a customer review it, approve it for use.
True.
All this stuff.
So what you're telling me is that so the first step towards this process is identifying that you have actual clients that could use testimonials, and realizing that you're tired of something generic and you want something to really follow the marketing equation. And what is the marketing equation? Maybe that's something that because you follow direct marketing principles and marketing equation principles and so on. Do you want to maybe talk about that for a couple seconds?
Oh, like the particular one that you mentioned, which is 4 elements to it?
Yeah, sure.
Right. Oh, 4. I get that now. 4 elements.
It was how long? 7 years only?
Yeah, 5 years.
Okay, perfect. I'm happy. I'm happy you got it.
Engage and data.
Yeah, get attention, engage, educate. So it's get attention, engage, educate, and offer is what the formula is. And so you follow that formula, and you do your best to work within that formula so that you're maximizing the space. Now, you've actually done a number of testimonials for me, and what you've been able to do is you've been able to isolate each and every single one of my products and my services and get specific testimonials just for that. And then at the same time, what you were able to do is you were able to put that all together. So I had a really nice, meaty testimonial that I could use wherever I wanted. And you've done that a number of times for me. And this is why I have you here today, because I was extremely impressed. And so tell a little bit more about in that 3 hours. So you were doing a survey. We're getting to know who those clients are. We're getting into the nitty gritty of how are you using the strategic marketing aspect of this? Are you going in and asking the client, what is your current objection? What is your current problems? Is that something that you do?
I'm always working on the questions that I ask in these surveys. I'm always working on improving them.
Okay.
It was, I remember that first one.
And you work the questions out with the client too, don't you?
Somewhat, if I don't have them already prepared in advance. If the conversation can be steered in a more beneficial way, I have to be open to that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, hey, you know what? This is a great conversation, and our 10 minutes is up. Can you come back again, and can we just go through a couple more secrets? I know I'm leaving everyone sitting on the seat of their chairs right now wondering, because you're getting right into the nitty-gritty, and that's what we want. But I'm going to end it here, and I'm going to say thank you for being with us. We're going to have you back again, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, perfect. And this is the Canadian marketing team here with TBA Copy Writing and Tyler Buchanan, and it's CanadianMarketingTeam.com. Thanks so much, and we look forward to talking to you soon.
Thank you.